Hey guys, it's Elena and today I have a clean with me video. As you guys may know if you've been following me, we have built a house. We're moved in. We've been in for probably like a month or so by the time you guys see this video. It's been 2 weeks now that I'm filming it, but this video is going to go up later. Anyway, so one of the biggest requests that I've been getting lately is just to talk about the building process, and I thought like a little voiceover while I'm cleaning the house would be kind of a convenient, nice way to talk about that. So we did build our own house and we didn't have a general contractor really. It was us getting bids from different contractors, and my dad did a lot of stuff for us. A lot of helping to get bids. He built his house in 2020, so we used a lot of the same kind of people, and he just kind of helped us through the whole process. Actually, on this road, it's all my family, so all together there's like 17 acres, but we own 3 acres of it. My oldest sister lives on the road, my younger sister lives right across the street, and my mom and dad live at the end of the road, so we're all out here with family, which is really nice. We have lots of woods and trails my dad has cut into the woods to walk or ride 4-wheelers or whatever. And we have a big old playground for the kiddos, and it's just really exciting being at this point in our life because this is something that we have wanted for a really long time. When my husband and I first got married in 2015, we even talked about building out here. Just initially like moving right out to the property, but my dad convinced us to buy a house first and, you know, pay off that house and get the equity from selling that house, you know, and using that to help build this house out here. So, I mean, yeah, we're super glad that we did that, but it's just crazy to think that we're actually at this point in our life. This is what we've wanted for so long now. When we first got married, we did talk about being out at the property in like 5 years, but we got married in 2015 and we started building at the end of 2022. So it took a little more than 5 years, but I think, you know, it's a pretty decent timeline. It's just really exciting knowing that the kids get to grow up here with their grandparents right down the road, with their cousins right here. You know, being able to grow up with the woods and being able to play outside and have the outdoors there. Like, I'm just super happy that this is the life that we are getting to give our kids. But another thing with that is, you know, Bear's our last baby and he's like 2.5 now, and it is kind of sad not thinking about, we're not going to bring a newborn here. We're not going to have the baby days here. This is like a different phase of our life where our kids are getting bigger and a little more independent, and this is the home we're going to be in, you know, maybe forever or maybe just until they're all grown, you know, but we're going to be spending like the majority of our life here in this home on this property with all of our family and everything, and it's just really exciting to finally be here. Now the house is not completely done. There are, I mean, it's, you know, 98% done. There are little things here and there that we need to finish. Like over this weekend, we had to put the glass door on our master shower and put some trim up around that and caulk all that and everything. We still have like touch-up paint in like some places that have, you know, that were kind of damaged, you know, like little marks and stuff in the drywall from like moving stuff in and whatnot. So we do still have to go back in and like mud certain spots and repaint and like touch-up paint on the ceilings and stuff like that. We have a couple little projects that we want to do in the house that we haven't just gotten around to quite yet, but for the most part, we're like pretty much unpacked. We have a bunch of stuff like down in the basement, like in storage, you know, just kind of like hanging out like in the storage room, which we probably won't touch for a while. But we also haven't gotten around to like really decorating or anything. Like I don't have like pictures on the walls and stuff like that, like just random decor stuff. We still need to put like, we have crown molding that we're gonna put on the kitchen cabinets, just like random little things, like little little extra things that we still need to do. Like I'm still waiting on a cabinet for my laundry room to put like all my laundry stuff in, just like random little stuff like that. So I will definitely be filming a big, nice tour for you guys once we get everything closer to, you know, the way we really, really want it. So, who knows how long that's gonna be, but we'll definitely have a video that's all house tour. I know a lot of people have been asking for a house tour, and I did include a little bit of it in like one of our vlogs a few weeks back, but you know, it was kind of messy and just like spur of the moment. Everything wasn't like super pretty, and I didn't spend like a lot of time on anything, but once everything's like actually really nice, I will definitely come back and do a video for you guys to show off the pretty house, right? But it is very cool that, like, you know, we picked out all the things, you know, picked out all the paint colors, picked out the cabinets and the floors and like all that stuff. Like we got to choose everything that we wanted, you know, like within our means, you know, like it was hard to find the balance between like, okay, this is our forever home, so I want it to be the way I want it, right? But also we can't spend $1 million. So like, you know, there were compromises along the way, of course. And my dad, who was kind of in charge of a lot of things, is super like, you know, penny pincher kind of guy. Like he definitely fought with us on a lot of things that we wanted to spend more money on, and he didn't see the value in it, right? But anyway. The process of building sucked. I will never build again. We lived at my parents' house with my sister and her family, and the living all together in one space really sucked. Like just not having your own privacy with like all the kiddos and everything, and everything was just kind of stressful and sucky, and I definitely had a big bout of like depression through it all, and it just sucked being here. Even though we've only been here a couple weeks, like I feel so much better. Like I even feel like so much more inspired to film videos and to actually like, you know, care about my YouTube channel, whereas I really sucked at that over the 10 months that we were living at my parents' house, you know? So yeah, living all together sucked. Building sucked because, you know, all the time there were setbacks. It took a lot longer than we had anticipated, and it cost a lot more than we had anticipated, and it was just not a fun process. We will never ever build again, I promise. Even if me and my husband decide to, you know, when all the kids are out of the house and maybe we want a smaller space or something, we want to move somewhere else or something, we will not build a house, because that was not fun. It was just so stressful, and knowing that like you're in charge of everything and you got to keep up on all the different contractors and when they're supposed to come and what they're supposed to get done, and making sure this guy's ready before this guy, you know, like it was just not cool. And even though, yeah, we had so much help from my dad, and Justin, my husband, really did a lot of the communicating with contractors and stuff, it was still just a stressful environment for so many months there, and that wasn't fun. But now that we're finally in here, I'm so glad that we got in like literally the week before school started, and so the kids were able to kind of settle in a little bit and then get into their school routine, and it just all feels so good now to just be in a routine, be in our own space, wake up every morning and have the kitchen that I've been dreaming of for a year, you know, and the porch to hang out and, you know, drink my coffee in the mornings. Like, it's just so nice finally being here. I know I've said that way too many times already in this video, but I just like super mean it. It's kind of funny though, as far as like cleaning is concerned. Before we built and everything, I was like, oh man, when we build, it's gonna be awesome. Like, cause I'll be able to keep up on the cleaning really well right from the get-go, and everything will be so nice and clean because it's new construction. But no, it's been a construction site for many months, right? So like things were not perfect when we moved in. Like the baseboards have dust all over them from, you know, painting and the drywall and sanding stuff and cutting stuff, and like, you know, everything is covered in like dust. Like there's a lot of stuff that is dirty. Like it was not like, you know, when you buy a new construction home, I'm sure they send somebody in who like cleans it and makes it look super awesome and perfect, but it's not like that here because we, you know, ran the whole show ourselves, right? So everything is, we didn't hire a cleaner to come in and take care of it before we moved in. Everything's up to me. So it's not as pristine and perfect as I thought it was gonna be when we first moved in. There's definitely some things that, you know, have to be scrubbed, like the bathtubs, like when they did the spray foam insulation, like there's little bits, like teeny tiny little speckles of the spray foam on all the bathtubs that I had to like really scrub and stuff. And like, yeah, you gotta go through and like actually really deep clean the whole place. Even though it's brand new, there's a lot of cleaning that needs to be done to make it like look pristine, right? And I wasn't really expecting that. I thought it was gonna be a lot nicer and more perfect like the moment we moved in. So yeah, I mean, that's about it for the video for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. I just thought we would kind of chit chat a little bit about general house building things. If you guys did like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know if there are other topics you would like me to cover in a future voiceover on a cleaning video, or like even like a laundry chat video where I like sit and fold laundry and chat to you guys, talk to you guys. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see next, and I'll talk to you guys next time.